Hello and welcome back to another episode of Uncut with Square Yards. This is a special episode as today we are joined by the co-founder and CEO of Square Yards, Ms. Kanika Gupta Shauri. She is in conversation with Mr. JC Sharma,
MD and VC, Shobha Limited.
Let's dive straight into their conversation as they discuss as to why the southern real estate markets have been slightly more resilient during the COVID times.
Firstly, thank you so much for coming on Uncut with Square Yards. And we would want to ask you a few questions, and hopefully, that will help, the whole industry learn something out of it and gain something out of it. So I would like you to share that how has, post-COVID era shaping out for Shobha, and, how you have pivoted and, realigned your business, keeping in terms with, the changing situation.
Thank you for this opportunity. See, while this COVID-19 was unexpected and nobody could sense that we have to stay put at our homes and work from home for such a long period of time, but we did come to know that there is something very serious happening to the economy, to the health of the people, and the impact of this on the overall mankind. We were somewhere lucky that we had already gone through with one great crisis in 2008. If you really look at it, was a global financial crisis with which suddenly India, which used to grow at that point of time 8, 9, 10%, it had come to a halt. Though the impact was brief, but it was severe. And some lessons we had learned during those period. We were able to put that experience during this COVID-19 crisis to our great advantage. Certain things like that, all such things are transitionary in nature and will pass. It's our primary feeling. We also have got that kind of a comfort that the core of our Indian economy and the core of the real estate, it remains intact. It has not been hurt or impacted. Of course, the decision-making process probably had been impacted or will get deferred, but not the core demand. Exactly. So, number three, we knew for sure that during this period, the technology will play a pivotal role. IT sector will play a pivotal role kind of a thing. And this is an opportunity where one needs to take advantage of technology. Besides whatever learnings we have had, could use or deploy all such things hopefully in a better manner. Where whatever was the demand, in my view, we were able to extract some share of that to our kitty, and the way we performed primarily in the month of June in the last quarter, and subsequent to that in the last 2 months, I do believe that yes, despite this crisis, we have done a reasonably good job both in generating inquiries as well as the conversion.
Interesting, very interesting. So coming to our topic specifically, a lot of industry reports have shown that, after the COVID, southern markets have recovered, much faster than rest of the India. So can you throw some light into it that, what could be the reasons for southern markets doing so well?
See, the southern markets, in my view, one has to view at the emerging markets. One has to look at the southern markets from the point of view that in last 2 decades or so, if the Indian economy has got the biggest push from generation of employment to foreign exchange earnings to ensuring that the city migration continues to keep happening, it has only been made possible because the southern states, English speaking, they have done relatively better. So you have Bangalore, you have Hyderabad, and you have Chennai, right, which had grown faster than most of the other matured cities, like say Calcutta or Delhi or Mumbai. Of course, Pune also has grown a bit. So that means migration of people from smaller cities and villages throughout India to these bigger cities, and having spent 10, 15, 20 years in such cities, people start taking a call, yes, whether they should be staying put in such cities or whether they should be looking for a newer cities for their homes, because they are not going to go back to those smaller cities again in the near foreseeable future. So there was already a demand. At the same time, if you really look at the prices in the southern market, they are at least 15 to 20% lower, whereas the income generating capabilities in the southern cities is at least 10 to 15% higher, because they have all got new age jobs, sort of a thing.
Yeah, a lot of startups, a lot of new businesses coming to southern cities.
True. So the convergence of all such things, in my view, made southern cities far more resilient than the northern cities or the eastern cities. However, I do not believe that the real estate market will remain restricted to only the southern cities. As the economy becomes more and more secular and democratized, in my view, this sector, and especially the residential space, in my view, right, should be doing much better in the coming decades and coming years than what we have witnessed so far, is my firm belief.
Okay. And which cities, apart from the big cities like Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad, you see recovering faster, and why? I mean the smaller cities, and the potential you see in them.
See, I believe that cities in and around Delhi, be it Gurgaon, right, be it Noida, Greater Noida, be it Ghaziabad, Faridabad kind of a thing, because Delhi will remain unaffordable, but Delhi also will remain the catalyst for all the economic growth the India will be witnessing in the coming decades. So they will be one of the biggest beneficiary. Then in and around that also, cities like Chandigarh or Mohali or your Jaipur kind of a thing should be the bigger beneficiary. Then Gujarat is a great industrious city with Make in India, that Atmanirbhar kind of an emphasis what this government is going to put from now onwards. In my view, this Ahmedabad, Surat, Baroda also has got a greater chance to succeed. In Maharashtra, Pune also, I do believe, has got already right kind of an infrastructure, both education and the industry, automobile and IT sector, is expected to do relatively better.
That's interesting, very interesting. Why Shobha has always, preferred to focus on southern cities and less on northern. So, is there a significant difference in terms of sales volume or inquiries which you receive between northern and southern markets?
See, this August we had completed 25 years of our incorporation. The promoters, the promoters, right? They come from the state of Kerala, right? And then they had gone to Middle East. So for them, culturally, they always felt closer to southern cities than the northern cities. But still, if you look at, we are reasonably well entrenched in Gurgaon, Pune and Ahmedabad. So you cannot say that 100% our bias is towards southern cities.
Yeah. And even in Dubai, Shobha is doing very good. I recently happened to visit your Shobha Heartland project, and it's done beautifully. So, I highly appreciate that.
Thank you. See, that is what you call as our core strength. Two things. One, our this self-reliant backward integration model, where we take control of quality and all the processes directly under our control, and B, emphasis on quality. And since you have visited that place,
Yes.
it is definitely a matter of pride that an Indian, right, in a place like Dubai, which is hub of technological innovation and quality innovation, we have succeeded and have been able to provide world-class quality in the international market. And that is what we are trying to see, that in the Indian market also, at Indian prices, where the price difference is huge. There it is 14 to 1500 dirham, which is roughly 30,000 rupees a square feet you are selling. Here you are realizing 5 to 6,000 rupees on an average. So with that kind of a difference, still we are in a position to offer a world-class product, and we believe that is one of the main reasons as well for us to do better during these difficult times.
Great. I agree. I totally agree. So I think that's it for today. And really nice talking to you. And we really enjoyed this session. Very insightful. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.